Well, the Rural Parliament, it's about bringing the people from the rural community together with people who make policies and take decisions on their behalf from national, local government, NGOs and the like. So to bring the community people together with those decision makers, theoretically in the one room, so we get better policies for the rural areas.
Well, what's really important is that this is a bottom-up movement, it's a rural movement we're trying to support here, and therefore it's up to the 400 people in the room meeting for the first ever Rural Parliament to look at what the issues are and convey that to the public sector, to government, to the whole of the country. And of course we're listening closely to this bigger voice that Rural Scotland's now got.
The sort of issues that we've already started talking about are things like rural health, transport, broadband, land reform, land use and policy, that type of thing, the viability of rural businesses. There are no surprises in there really for people working in the rural sector. So these are the kind of things that's been the focus on the workshops. The open space here is a kind of free form, if you like. It's very dynamic, participative, so I've absolutely no idea which topics will come up in that. That's the fun and the excitement of it all.
It's been really interesting. Not really what I expected. I've been quite surprised by the conversations we've had and how much we've all got in common. You know, we're very, we're way down south, and the islands and the highlands are quite a long way from us. But there's a lot of similarities there with the struggles that we have, but also how strong our communities are as well. Yeah.
Great energy, there's so much energy, and I think the sort of lateral thinking that people are doing, because they're actually all talking about their rural issues, they're connecting laterally across Scotland. It's just magic. You're hearing the success stories, that's great, and we've been capturing some of those, because if you don't actually celebrate successes, then it does feel like a shop where you're just complaining. It hasn't felt like that. It's felt like a place where key issues are coming to the fore, having explored some of your ambitions and your successes, So fantastic atmosphere. People are really willing to share and help.
And to help continue this exchange of ideas across rural communities, across rural Scotland, we have what's called Scottish Rural Network. It's funded, so we're going to double the funding for that over the next few years to £4 million. So that will allow even more of this exchange of ideas and rural events and everything that will flow out of the Rural Parliament and other issues to be taken forward.